Superman's next fight isn't Lex Luthor, it's Midjourney. Warner Bros. Discovery is suing the AI platform for using Superman, Batman, and Scooby-Doo, to name a few icons. But the real question is this: when Superman's copyright finally expires, will anyone actually be able to use him? Hey everyone, it's Abbi Press, and welcome back to the Double Helix, where creativity meets compliance. Superman may be in court this time, but the entire Justice League of intellectual property is on the line. So buckle up, because today's fine print is AI faster than Superman? Warner Bros. Discovery has filed suit against Midjourney for generating images of protected characters. This is Hollywood stepping directly into the ring. We've seen lawsuits from artists and authors, but now major studios are testing how far copyright and trademark protections can stretch in the age of generative AI. If Superman's in the court today, every iconic character could be next. A lot of people think Superman should already be in the public domain. After all, wasn't copyright capped at 75 years, which already felt very long? Well, that used to be true, but in 1998, Congress passed the Copyright Term Extension Act. Others lovingly called it the Mickey Mouse Protection Act. It added 20 more years to corporate copyrights. So Superman should have been free to use in 2013. Instead, his copyright now runs until 2034, 95 years after his debut in Action Comics #1. Even then, it's not the Superman we know today. Sure, Lois is there, but in the 1938 version, he couldn't fly, he wore a much simpler costume, there was no Lex Luthor, no Daily Planet. Those elements came later, and they're protected for decades to come. But what is the difference between copyright and trademark? Think of it like this. Copyright is kind of like renting an apartment. You have exclusive rights through a contract for a set time, but eventually the lease runs out. Trademark is like owning the land and the building's name and address. As long as you keep it active and up to date, it lasts forever. So in 2034, only the 1938 Superman becomes public domain. But DC will still control the trademark. The Superman name, the S-Shield logo, the broader visual identity. That means you could reprint Action Comics #1, but if you were to try to sell a brand new Superman story, you'll hit trademark head on, fly right into it. That's why I always say, copyright has a timer, trademark doesn't. And now, in the age of AI, that line matters more than ever. So let's use Mickey Mouse as a case study. Earlier this year, Steamboat Willie entered the US public domain, to a lot of excitement. But when one company tried to slap vintage Mickey on some packaging, Disney sued. Not over copyright, over trademark. The film may be public domain, but Mickey as a character is still locked down, and Warner Bros. Is already signaling it will protect Superman the same way. Why wouldn't it? And here's the twist. AI isn't just the speeding bullet in this story, it's the kryptonite. Powerful enough to recreate cultural icons in seconds, but deadly to the IP frameworks meant to protect them. That's what makes this lawsuit so important. It's not just about Superman or Midjourney, it's about who controls creative rights when the copyright clock runs out. So what do we take away from this? The verdict is that copyright expiration doesn't equal creative freedom. Trademark is the ultimate shield, and studios know it. For creators, the fine print isn't just about what you can imagine. It's about where the legal walls are drawn. So I want to hear from you if anyone has used Mickey Mouse or some other large IP that has hit the public domain in your work or in a brand campaign. Let me know how that all went down. I'm really curious. I'll link the full fine print essay in the show notes if you want to dive deeper on the Double Helix Substack. This podcast thing is new to me, so send me your comments and your feedback. Let me know if there's anyone that I should interview, including yourself. I'm very open to it. I'm Abbi Press, and this has been the Double Helix. Catch you next time.